Welcome by Pyanodons, 90 hours walkthrough base tour. And we had a milestone today. Last tour, we had a milestone with the simple circuit boards, and today we have another milestone. Where we left the game of the tour here was by the cages, or the vrouws. After that, we have I have upgraded the vrouws. So I produce some, not so many by the way, formic acid. And formic acid we need for the latex. Latex slab. In first place, if a latex slab, you make latex. And here you see the latex are running and we make stoppers of it. Stoppers, that is the ingredients to make glassware. Stoppers and molten glass. Yes. Now if you have the glassware, because the other components, the basic substrate we had already, we combine that in a research center. Store research center. Even kijken. Research center, yes. And we make pipe potions. And that is what I mean with our milestone. We have now research running with pipe science. And we make already a lot of research. I upgrade the power, I upgrade a little bit the coal processing because I need more tar and I need more coal gas and I need more zinc gas for everything. And power of course, because we are almost on the 300 megawatts. We have either place in the power plant, by the way, if I can have, yeah, I can see. The inserters for the mechanical inserters, for the normal inserters, because they're much faster and he can feed much more fuel inside the steam engines, what give more power outlets. The power is not running fully, because if it is fully running then the belt is around here already empty. So we have some power surplus, and that's good. Okay, I'd like to discuss something about what is coming, and that is not simple, because now it starts to get complicated. And what I mean by that, for example, we have to go to the automated, how you call it, factories, to replace the burning assemblers. And to get that is not easy. And we're going to work on it. This one, because these are working electric, so we are getting rid of all the ash. And there's the research finished. You see, I do the research not so fast, and I do that by purpose because it can be much faster, but I do it by purpose because I like to control the power, because we have soon as possible to add windmills, to get power for windmills. Geothermal energy is no option, I hear, because the pollution, and that is pollute so terrible that the whole, even if there are no biters, it destroy your whole environment. So I don't like to do that. It is a solution I see from another one who make also YouTubes, to put some greenhouses in the facility where you have also the geo power plant, but I forgot it. I don't like to mess around with that. So we have to go to the windmills, and the windmills, how you call that? Yeah, that is this. That is the HIWT, HIWT, HIWT. This one. And there's another story this. And we are also not yet here, but we have to prepare the ingredients for this. This is easy. Hij needs namelijk die intermetallics. And the intermetallics, we need that also for the automated, if I'm right. Intermetallics we need also for the automated factory. So, and this we need. This is a common part for the windmill also. And that's why I said it is complicated, because it is complicated. For the, if I start now with the vane, for example, with bolts, it's not so hard to do. This is not so hard to do. The rotor, treated wood. I see, by the way, another recipe. You need Marami treated wood, and treated wood is tar, short. The intermetallics. We cannot without the intermetallics, and the rest is, this is we can make also already, because that is the printed circuit board, vacuum, this, we have everything already. This we can make, easy peasy, if we have the research, by the way. We don't have the research yet. So we're going to work on the intermetallics. And the intermetallics we cannot without, and dat wordt een headache. But needs, first of all, I like to start with Nexilix. And Nexilix is a headache, because Nexilix is easy normally to harvest, but it cannot, because we cannot make the harvester for Nexilix, the mining, Nexilix mine, or how you call it, because that requires, what requires that? This is Nexilix, Nexilix, dit is allemaal oké. The problem is this. We need taling, and many. And taling we have already made a little bit from this recipe. Because we need that time salina water for the batteries, as you can remember. And taling was a side product. And now we need the taling, but we need many taling. And the, what I told you, Nexilix mine, this one, and you need for that, now look, complex circuit boards, now stainless steel, so you can forget this. This is absolute very far in the game already. So we cannot, this is not an option to mine Nexilix right now. It's an option, but not right now. That's gonna take a few hundred hours more. So we have to do that with the tar. And we have already, we do that in a quenchy tower, and the quenchy tower we have already. We have already a line with taling, so we can make this. And then, is it not a full line? Because if you'd like to make a full line, you need 20,500 tar. That's insane. That is gewoon echt, that is insane. That is impossible. And we don't do that also. We make gewoon a little bit Nexilix plate, that it is enough to survive. Because this pie game is not about make as many as possible fast. No, do it slow, because you run out of everything. And like now, the research is running. Oh wait, it's not running, by the way. I'm gonna make asphalt, by the way. And I'm working also, first I like to make this one because I can make limestone tiles. And the limestone tiles, they walk 250% faster than a normal soil. So that is the purpose. And the next is we're gonna do the LTN network. And then we start with the terrain network. Yes. In the meantime, we were talking about the intermetallics. Dus dat niet the Nexilix. And another problem is antimony oxide. And now we go in the recipes. That need plastic. Plastic we have. And we need antimony grade 4. Antimony grade 4 need antimony grade 2. That is the same with copper, with iron. And we have to harvest that in an antimony drill. Antimony drill we can make. And we have to need a big field with antimony. And that is something red. And I don't know where. I have this is antimony, that is pink. Dus purple, pink, pink. And this is antimony. And this is antimony. And I think it's also on. No, it's antimony. There are two options. This one or this one. I don't know yet. I think this one is quite reasonable. Anyway, what I'm first doing, because we run out of steam. And steam I need for tin and I need for another metal to harvest. I forgot what. Zinc or what was it? Anyway, at least I need it for tin. And tin is not running at all because lack of steam. So to make steam costs of course fuel. And I don't have fuel. Right now I have no fuel enough here on this part of the game. I burn everything. This is the last part because it is not using it. But before this part it is empty. Kijk here. This is so small and we consume everything. It goes here on the mixed belt for the fuel. What I use for fuel, you see it is too small. So what I decide to do is I'm gonna harvest this coal patch. This one. And I stack it, because we have stackers already, and I put it on the bus for the raw coal, stacked, and I use that for fuel and to make some more steam dus. That is what my plan is. So we gonna work on the railway station. We're gonna work on the wind turbines, and that is it for this episode or this tour. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next tour. And maybe I skip 10 hours and I do it not 90 hours, of not 100 hours, but 110 hours, because what I have to do now is many upgrading also, I think. If not, and I make quite progress, then for sure I report my progress in 100 hours playing of the game. Thank you for watching again, and I hope to see you in the next episode.